Hi guys, it's Danny. Alrighty, today I'm going to show you how I keep the orchids that I received from Ana Maria. I have to keep them totally separate from my balcony because I don't want any spider mites to spread. And maybe you were wondering, how come I sent orchids to Ana Maria since I have spider mites? Well, of course she knows about this. She has some issues with spider mites as well. I'm gonna check these orchids actually, but they seem clean. She uses hairspray and sorry, that was my phone and you're actually commenting on my orchid haul video. Alrighty, so she wants to buy those predatory mites. Anyway, she is cool with the whole spider mite situation that I have. So yeah, don't worry about that. She knows I have spider mites. I didn't like send her infested orchids because I'm mean. Anyway, so these are the orchids from her, and as you can see, well, you cannot see, I keep them in the sort of a crate. I don't know how to describe this. It's a crate. And some of the orchids, the smaller ones, because I didn't have room for everything inside, I did a funny little thing. I took double adhesive tape and I taped these glasses to the sides of this crate. The bigger ones, I didn't do this. They are all inside, as you can see. Even though they're snug together, that's fine because it's going to help with humidity. So the way I'm keeping them is with some sphagnum moss at the bottom here, and this is because I want to create more humidity around the root area, in particular, not necessarily the leaf area, but the root area. Whatever new root will try to sprout, it will not desiccate. This is actually the main thing that stops roots from growing. Dry air. The root tips get dry instantly, so if you provide this humidity right at the root area, oh, you're commenting. Yeah, they're not gonna stop growing, so that's what I'm doing. I do have a video in which I show you the difference between providing that extra humidity around the root area and not providing it, and actually watering and soaking. It's not the same thing. This is the best thing to promote root growth, so I'm gonna post it right here so you can see it if you missed it. So alrighty. Down below, as you can see, I have a bigger pots. They are not pots. They're actually one-time use glasses. You buy them from the supermarket. They do not have holes at the bottom. There's just a little layer of sphagnum moss at the bottom of each orchid, and I keep it damp almost all the time. Also, at the bottom of this crate, I have some sort of kitchen tiles. Towels. Yeah, I think this is how they're called. I keep them constantly moist as well. Now, usually I don't go overboard with providing high humidity, but we are in my home right now and my home is dry compared to my balcony. So I need this extra boost of humidity. So that's what I use down below. I keep it wet all the time and that provides some more humidity to my orchids. This is more for the leaf area, let's call it like that. The sphagnum moss is more for the root area. Now I have one that is really dehydrated, and I went even more overboard and I created this little dome, this little greenhouse of hers, so I can keep in a lot more humidity because this is really dehydrated. She is the worst out of everyone. Well, everyone is pretty much okay, but yeah, she's really dehydrated and needs some help, so I went ahead and did this just for her. But other than that, everybody's pretty much in the same sort of arrangement. So as I was saying, the crowdiness is good. They're just gonna keep in the humidity, and that's fine. If you're worried about ventilation, there's a lot of ventilation. This crate is really big, and also my house is really dry, as I was saying, so really it's okay. If I see any molds, although I doubt it, I'm just gonna put a fan to blow on them and we're good, we're set to go. Other than that, I don't think I should have problems. And also, I'm using this little, it's a sort of a lamp to put some more light on them. Right now it's sunny, but some days are pretty cloudy. So yeah, I'm just gonna boost the light because in my home there isn't any sort of light somehow. I don't know how it happens. This is why I don't keep plants in the house, and I don't have where to display them anyway. So this is how I keep them. I intend to keep them as moist as possible, really, but I will not necessarily mist them. It's kind of tricky to mist them right now. They're kind of fragile. I don't want to rot any growths. So when I see somebody putting out new growth, I'm just going to be careful that I do not rot that new growth, because if I rot it, yeah, it's not going to be funny. In the stage these orchids are in, no, let's try not to do that. So that's why I don't mist. but we'll see how this goes. So alrighty, this is how I am keeping my orchids. I'm gonna remove these stickers, I'm gonna create tags, but right now, yeah, it's still a mess, and I don't know. I usually know orchids by heart, just by looking at them, but right now, we don't know each other that well, but they're on my desk here, and I spend a lot of time at my desk, so we're gonna talk every day. So this is how I'm keeping my orchids, the ones that I just received. They need TLC, they have it, I'm always with them, so hopefully most of them, if not all of them, will bounce back to health. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it interesting or useful. If you ever have these sort of situations, usually with Camellia orchids, I never go overboard, but with these ones, I decided to give it a bit more than I usually do, and I think it's gonna help. So if you'd like to see more videos from me and stay up to date, simply subscribe to my channel. I post on a daily basis. Also, feel free to leave me questions or suggestions for videos in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. If you click on the left side of your screen, you'll be directed to orchidnature.com, where you'll find care sheets, identification sheets, and also you can talk to us in the forum section. And on the right side of your screen, you can click to watch another orchid video. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye!